Just because you wrote it down 5 years ago doesn't mean it's set in stone. I have to go after that. I have to have that because I wrote it down 5 years and I got all this time invested in trying to get it. What's going on, family? It's your man, Jeff Kilgore, back again. You already know how we do it. Business and mind all intertwined. And today we're going to talk about ways for you to know that you are close to your manifestation breakthrough. You ready? Come on, let's talk about it. Now, I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can know. It's going to be a quick video, but I'm going to give you 3 ways for you to know that you are close to your manifestation breakthrough. And if you stick around to the end, I'm gonna point you in the right direction so you can get a little more in depth with it. Only if you stick around to the end though. So if you can stick around to the end, it's a treat for you, all right? Now let's get into it. The first way for you to know that you are close to your manifestation breakthrough is certain things just don't matter to you no more. Certain things just don't do it for you the way that they used to. When you look at certain things and the way you feel about them, it's just different. The way you see things in life, the way you react to certain things, it's just different. But certain things don't excite you no more. When you look at the overall big picture of everything, when you look at this big picture, those things that used to excite you, they ain't in it. They not in the picture no more. Your picture is evolving. Your big picture is changing. And certain things that were very important in that big picture for you at certain times, it's just not as important anymore. You are focused on a whole nother picture, a whole bigger picture, a much more purposeful life and lifestyle, and certain things just don't fit into that picture no more. And so when you see them, you're going off your old feelings and you're remembering how you always wanted this or you always wanted to do that and you're so excited about it, but something's just not there like it used to be. It's because you're growing. Certain things aren't exciting you anymore, and this is how you'll know that you are close to your manifestation breakthrough. The second way for you to know that you're close to your manifestation breakthrough is certain people are becoming more and more difficult to be around or even associate with. Now, this could be your family. This could be friends that you have a lot of history with. But lately, you just not feeling all of that bull that they be on. So right now, you're like, man, I love them. I love them as a person. I love this person. This is my family, or this is my friend. This is my boy. That's my girl, whatever. But you're starting to feel a little uncomfortable, and you're also starting to feel uncomfortable just smiling, nodding in agreement with some of that bull that they talking about. You know it's garbage, but you want to make them feel good because you're just a nice person like that. So you want to be, cordial. You want to be a nice person. You want to be supportive with them. But the things that they're talking about and the direction that they're going in is just not meshing. It's not lining up with where you are, let alone where you're going. And so they're talking and you almost looking right through them. You smiling. And in the back of your mind, you're thinking, yeah, nah, I ain't really agreeing with that. But you're trying to be nice. You're trying to be cordial. Also, this interaction, the way things are going, has been going on for a long time. We always do this. Every time we hook up, they start talking about XYZ. And before I was really on it, like before I was in agreements with you, before it was on, I was high-fiving with you like, yeah, let's do that. Now I'm kind of like, yeah, no, I'm going in a different direction. You don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad that you're moving in a different direction. It's growth. You're growing. What you should do is get excited, but don't feel bad that you're going in a different direction than somebody else. You're growing, and if they're not growing, then that's on them. Be an example to help them. Be an example to show them where you're going. Sometimes you won't be able to convince people to do what you're doing. A lot of times you won't be able to convince people to lean towards the direction that you're going. So what you're going to have to do is be that example. Go get yours. Go get what you're supposed to get. Go do what you want to do. Fulfill your dreams and be a shining example in the process. So when somebody looks at you, they won't even really have to ask you what you're doing. They'll be able to see it, especially people closest to you. And sometimes that's the most hurtful part of it, when somebody close to you doesn't see your vision. They don't understand why you're so passionate about this vision. But the reason is, it's your vision, not theirs. It's yours. It's for you to understand and for you to do and for you to get. So don't feel bad when others don't see your vision, and don't feel bad when you're no longer seeing somebody else's vision because they hype and excited about something that you ain't hype about that no more. Like, that's not your thing no more. Don't feel bad about that. It's called growth. That doesn't mean that you don't love that person anymore. That doesn't mean that you can't associate with that person. It just means you're growing. It means that you're evolving into the person that you're supposed to be. It means you're one step closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Right? So don't feel bad about it. Do what you have to do to be the best you. Do what you have to do to progress in your life. And the third way to know that your manifestation is close is some of your goals, some of the things you wanted, and you just don't really, they don't excite you like that no more either. Like some of the goals that you were absolutely head over heels in love for, like you absolutely wanted this. Some of those goals you look back now and like, that ain't really important to me. That's not really as important as I thought it was. At the time in my life when I set that goal, it was important. Like, I really wanted it. I had to have it. Like, that was on the top of my goal list. And now I look at some of the old goal lists and I'm like, I could do with or without that. It's not as important. It's probably, if you're looking at your old goal list, it's probably something that you still would like to have, but it's not as important. There's things that are more important to you now because you're evolving, you're growing. And so certain things now are more important than they used to be. And certain things that were important then are less important than they were before. So it's all about growth. It's all about maturity and how you're growing within yourself and how you're realizing what it is that you want and how you're realizing how you want to go about getting it. I'm going to give you a little secret. It's okay to change your goals. It's okay to upgrade your goals. Just because you wanted a convertible Corvette back when you was 19, don't mean that still has to be a top of your goal list now. Like it's okay to evolve. Maybe you a family man now and you want a minivan. I don't know. Not me. I'm not getting no minivan, but I'm saying that may be your thing now. And if it is, that's okay. That's you. You evolved. This is who you are now. Allow your goals to evolve with you. Just because you wrote it down 5 years ago doesn't mean it's set in stone. I have to go after that. I have to have that because I wrote it down 5 years and I got all this time invested in trying to get it. If you've evolved and you no longer want that, maybe that's why you don't have it yet. Think about that. You think God was going to give it to you when you weren't supposed to have it? Something to think about. So if there's something on your list that wasn't there before, good job. Because that means you're evolving and you took the initiative to say, that old list, that's not exactly what I want anymore. Now I want this. So I'm going after it. So if those old things on your goal list no longer excite you like they used to, this is another sign that your manifestation is close. And lastly, now I told you I had a bonus for you. It's kind of like just a little something extra where I want to point you in the right direction. If you enjoyed those 3 ways that you can understand that your manifestation is close, then I made another video previously right here, and it's going to be up there as well. Click on that video right now if you want to go more in depth on how to know that that your manifestation is close. So we get really detailed in this video here. And so if you wanna get pointed, only for those that are serious. If you're serious about understanding where you are in this manifestation process, then that's what you want to do. You want to click on that video. Now, did you get any value out of that? I hope you did. If so, you know how I say, squeeze that like button, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And especially subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get every video that I upload. I'm committed to upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I don't miss a beat. You don't miss a beat. We can keep each other in check. All right. If you still rocking with me at this point, you already know. Appreciate you. Let's go.